Hello everyone, my name is Nate with Common Sense Gaming, and today we're going to be looking at perhaps the most hyped game of 2020 so far. For me personally, I'm looking forward to Half-Life Alyx the most right now, so that's the top of my 2020 hype list. But Cyberpunk 2077, I believe it is fair to say, is the most hyped game of the year so far, and I am very excited for this. This game looks phenomenal. It's been such a long time since I've sat down with like a very grindy single player game where it's like this huge world that you can just absorb yourself into and you can just kind of become part of it. Apparently all your decisions matter in it. You can play it how you want. There's all these great things that we are seeing, and I believe you all have seen the trailer as well and the various gameplay reveals that have come out showing it off. The game looks awesome, and I think we are all very excited about it. But now let's go ahead and have some common sense. So you'll see this excitement on Twitter. You'll see a whole bunch of people talking about this as they can't wait to play it. It's probably going to be their favorite game of the year. And that's where I'm going to have to stop you right there. So it is an amazing assumption that we can go ahead and say that this is going to be your favorite game of the year. I would love if the gaming industry was at a point where we can see a game and know that it's going to work, that it's going to be fun, and that we can make these assumptions and pre-order and know that we're going to be satisfied with our purchase. This is where we need to hold off. Let's take a look at another studio that is huge, that makes massive franchise names that we expect to work. And that is Rockstar Games with their recent release of Red Dead Redemption 2. So if you're playing on console, I'm sure Cyberpunk 2077 will work and it will run. But if you're playing on PC, your expectations especially are probably a little bit different. You expect to, if you have, a decent system, you expect to see 144 hertz. You want to be able to enjoy this as a PC player, how it was meant to be played on PC. You have to be careful with games like this. If Red Dead Redemption 2 can be an abysmal release, so can Cyberpunk. And if I'm being really honest with you, I think the amount of hype, the fact that the Cyberpunk trailers are getting 18 million views is a great sign that the studio is probably understanding that, okay, we can't let this flop. We have to absolutely put all the time possible to make sure that this lives up to the hype, because we cannot screw this up. I am really hoping that Projekt Red delivers on this great experience. And you know what, guys? I am sure that they will. But we have seen this time and time again. Do not pre-order. And I myself, even though I'm excited for this, I love the aesthetic of this world. It looks so much fun. I will not pre-order this game. Yeah, I was very close to pre-ordering Red Dead 2 for PC when that was moving to Steam, but I am absolutely staying away from this type of stuff until reviews are in. And I'll be doing the same with Half-Life Alyx. I'm not going to buy that game the day it comes out, even though every inch of my body and I just have to have it. Like, I will wait and I will make sure that it works, even though I'm confident that it will. And that's where we have to have a little bit of common sense with Cyberpunk. When we're looking at Cyberpunk gameplay, we do have to recognize that we're not seeing all that much that's incredibly groundbreaking here. I mean, the game, from a graphic standpoint in the trailers, the game looks fine. I'm sure it's going to look phenomenal, especially when you crank the settings on a PC to all max and you're running at these really awesome resolutions. I'm sure the game's going to look great, but that never really mattered in gaming. What really matters is the gameplay. And this looks like you're running through a Fallout level. I guess this is going to be a great way to kind of compare this to. A lot of the way the game feels and plays will be a lot like Fallout, I'm sure. At least that's what I'm seeing in the trailer. So far from what we've seen, the game does look like it's going to be a fun experience. That's at least what we're hoping for. But we need to remember, have some common sense. Do not pre-order this game. These are the types of games you do not pre-order. Because of massive franchises like Red Dead Redemption and Fallout, if those games can fail, this certainly can too. I guess we should not be surprised that a Fallout game is not living up to its PC expectations now, should we? Thanks, Tom Howard. But I am very much looking forward to Cyberpunk, and all of my friends are tweeting about it. I really hope this game launches well, but let's have some common sense and be careful with it, because it is getting overhyped, absolutely. And I just really hope that it can deliver up to the hype. Have a good night, guys. Take care.